The 5A and 4A playoffs are finally here. 7 local football teams hit the gridiron tonight in hopes to advance to the state semifinals. We begin at Donna Larson Park. This year's 5A champ, the Bora Lions, hosting Highland. It was 3-zip Bora after 1, but on the first play of the second, you need a hand with that? No, I've got it myself. The Highland QB, Neil Jewell, sneaks in for a touchdown, 7-3 Rams, but Bora answers immediately. Next offensive snap, Cole Skinner spots Justin Coburn open in the middle of the field, and like all the Reese's peanut butter cups and Michelle's kids' Halloween candy, he's gone.
Gone.
The Lions go back on top 10-7. Next Highland drive, maybe Jewell should stick to running it. Carlton Stroh with the diving pick to give the rock back to Bora. Everyone do the Carlton. The sideline is fired up, and the Lions capitalize. Skinner, play action to Coburn. He's having a 2-for-1 sale on touchdown receptions. 17-7 Bora at that point, but they couldn't hold on. Highland comes back late to win it, 41-34. Eagle faced a familiar foe, Lake City. The Mustangs beat the Timberwolves in week 1 this year. It was scoreless in the first when Lake City puts a drive together. Bruce Shipley hits Andrew Hawking on the slant. Then a little later, Gavin Rostek, the human bowling ball, scatters the Mustangs like pins and rumbles in for 6. Eagle was looking for an answer. J.T. Williams, one of our best local passers, gets picked by Bailey Anderson. That's a defensive lineman. It was inevitable, Mr. Anderson. The Mustangs' high-octane offense is shut down. Eagles' only TD comes on a kick return. They lose 24-10. Lake City's moving on. On the out-of-town scoreboard, the Capital Eagles saw their season come to an end. They fall 28-14 to Madison. And the Rocky Mountain Grizzlies got slaughtered by the 2-time defending state champs from Coeur d'Alene, 45-zip. Meaning all of our local 5A teams are done for the year. Onward then to the 4A bracket. SIC champion Middleton hoping to make another deep postseason run hosting Twin Falls. Vikings get the rock first. They find the end zone first. Victor Diaz punches it in to make it 7-zip. Then later in the quarter, Skylar Ellsworth strikes from short range. Middleton decides to go for 2. Max Foote gets out his broom and goes sweeping. 15-0 Vikings after 1. Twin Falls answered midway through the second, though. Jacob Johnson scores. These guys must really like scoring on that side of the field. Middleton just likes scoring, period. Michael, come on, baby, you can drive my car. Finds pay dirt again for Middleton just before recess. The Vikings took a 22-7 lead into the break. They go on to beat the Bruins 36-7. As for the other 4A squads, the Bishop Kelly Knights slain by Blackfoot 30-20. But Skyview nipped Minico 28-14. That means the Hawks will play Blackfoot next week. Let's head to the hardwood. Boise State hosting its lone exhibition game, taking on the St. Martin Saints. We pick it up early in the first. Derek Marks backing his man down and finds Anthony Dermick on the cut. Dermick is Australian for basketball. Horrible accent. That's BSU's first bucket of the year. Next Saints possession. Marks comes up with a steal and feeds Igor Hanzumarovic for the bucket on the break. Hanzumarovic is also Australian for basketball, and the fans love them some Aussie hoopsters. Boise State goes on to win at 75-55. Keeping it in the gym, the NBA developmental draft was tonight. The Stampede had 7 selections, including the number 3 overall pick. The team used that to select Justin Harper, a 6'9" forward out of Richmond. Harper was the 32nd overall pick of the 2011 NBA draft, in which he went to the Cavaliers. In the 3rd round, the Stampede went with size, selecting Garrett Green out of San Diego State. Little Mountain West love there. Idaho's season tips off November 28th. Finally, let's cool off with a little action on the ice. The Steelheads welcoming the Utah Grizzlies back to CenturyLink. It was 1-zip Grizz in the first, but Andrew Carroll ties it with a quick snapshot from the circle. And then a few minutes later, Steelies up on the rush. Justin Dowling feeds Cale Moeller. Hit me one more time. Moellerat fires the one-timer home to make it 2-1. The Steelheads go on to take it 3-2. They're a league best 6-2 on the year. That's it for Sportsmaggedon. I'm going to catch my breath. Scott's back on the other side of the break.